Okay, hi friends. This is Terry with Millendale Designs, and our very first, or my very first, Facebook Live. And I do lives on not Facebook, but YouTube. Sorry about that, YouTube. So I do a lot of lives on Facebook, but this is my first official Facebook Live. So welcome to the channel. Today, what am I working on? Just a little bit of this and that, but I wanted to come on and do a simple spring wreath with you guys and gals and show you just how easy it is for you to DIY something for your door. Okay, make sure you can see me okay. I see me, which is not important, but it's important you see me and that you can hear me as well. So I see we have a few people on. And I'm not sure really how to see the chat. There we go. It's starting to come on. Perfect. Okay, so welcome to our channel. Mill and Dill Designs has been in business since 2011. It's myself and my daughter-in-law. So it's mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, which is Mill and Dill Designs. So I hope you'd already guessed that. We specialize in floral designs and staging and Christmas tree decorating and design and home decorating. So we do an awful lot of everything as it applies to designing your home. So how many of you have something springy on your door already? I'm trying to think if I do. I do. For once, I do. Let me see. We've got some chat going on. Welcome, welcome. Hello, first-time watchers. There's Miss Lisa Kellum. Okay, I decided I was just going to do a really quick wreath design. This is a grapevine base, and I just don't want y'all to be intimidated with doing a grapevine. Some people say, oh, I can't really do it. Well, yes, you can. Hello from Virginia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I can do extremely complicated wreaths and I can do easy ones. And I think for the channel, it's better if I do things that are least complicated as possible. So let's get started. Thank you. This is my first time to go live on YouTube, so I'm excited to be here. This is just an 18-inch oval grapevine base, and you can get these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or just about any of the crafting stores. And this one has actually been sort of in the rain because we've had terrible rainy weather for a few days, and it's a little bit damp, but I'm going to make it work. Okay, so the first thing I do is make sure that I kind of get rid of some of the wangers, as I call them. Here in the South, we say wanger. It's a wanger. Like a finger, which is a finger. Oh. Yep, no wonder you hadn't caught me live. It's because I've never gone live on YouTube. I go live on Facebook a lot. So, anyway, all right. So, I don't know if you have an at-home store, but if you do, this is where I got this cute garland, and nothing says spring like forsythia, and that's what this is, a forsythia garland. And I got it at the at-home store, and it was only $7.99, and that's a good price. So let me get these glasses back on so I can make sure. Yeah, $7.99. All right, welcome everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, and it's kind of got a really interesting makeup to it. It has this vine-like configuration. Hello from Tennessee. And then it's got the forsythia that's just, you know, kind of worked in there. But what we're going to do is use zip ties. I'm going to start what I think is at the top, which is right there. And you may be wondering, well, why are you going to use zip ties? Well, I mean, I could glue it or I could wire it. And that would be fine too, but I'm just going to zip tie it. Okay. So I've got these really cheap. I hope they don't break. These things are so notorious for breaking. Sometimes make me mad. And I'll try not to say a cuss word, but anyway, we're just going to run this through there if I can get it through. What's everybody doing today? I have my group tonight. So I try to come in later in the afternoons on my group night so that I don't have to, you know, have a 14-hour day. So it's not as long a day. After all, I am 65, so I don't want to push myself too much. Now, we are going to hide the mechanics of this. So I've got the little zip tie right there. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. Verlene says she prefers to work with a grapevine. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my first love as well. I do love them. All right, so let's take this vine, and it's probably going to be just about the right size to go all the way around. But see how it kind of is three-dimensional and it sticks out like that? That's totally fine. I wanted to do that. I am super happy to be with y'all. Thank you for joining on my very first YouTube Live. Our channel has really grown in the last year. And it helped if I used one I hadn't cut already, right? And so we're happy about the growth that we've seen in our channel. Okay, so let's just get this on here. And I like the way that the vine sort of loops around and gives so much texture to what we're doing. Let's see what everybody's saying. If I miss your comment, I apologize because I'm trying to do both. Create and also look at comments. And sometimes I'll have my sidekick here and he will look at comments. But he's actually at his real job. But I want to give you just a little bit of a challenge to put something pretty on your door and not have to spend a fortune or not have to figure out, you know, let me turn my notifications off so y'all don't hear all that nonsense. Okay, that ought to be better. Okay, so we've got this looping around. And it's okay for it to be sticking out like that a little bit. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Indiana. I have a lot of relatives in Indiana. I haven't been there in a long time. Now, most of the time I do grapevines. I do also do deco mesh. I don't do them the traditional way, though. Always have to be different. You always have to be different, Terry. Yeah, I know. I hear that a lot. Okay. Let's go right around. And look, it's going to be just the right amount of that garland. Just perfect. Let's go ahead and tie it off up here at the top. Let's see what everybody's saying. Do you clean the trash from the grapevine? I do a little bit, like if it's an obvious leaf or something like that, but most of the other debris and things that are in it, I leave some of the leaves that are interior, because when I glue things, it holds on to those pieces of material. and I think it helps with securing your elements. So I've heard of people washing their wreaths. No, sister ain't doing that. You made a grapevine wreath today and it sold. Wonderful. Well, Elizabeth, I would love to see a picture of that. What you did. And yes, we are excited for spring if it would just get here. Y'all, who has a at-home? Do you have an at-home in your city? This is where this garland came from. And I think for the price, it's really a good one. Welcome, everybody. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and we're doing Easter. You gotta love the business that we're in. All right, now look, how precious is that? And we didn't take but just a few minutes. If I hadn't been talking so much, we would have gotten it done a lot quicker. Isn't that cute? So far, so good. I love my at-home. It's a great resource. Now, what I plan to do is come back if I see any of these zip ties that are obviously on the wreath and I want to disguise them. I'll show you what we'll do. You always want to disguise your elements, the mechanics of everything. Okay. All right, so now we have it. It's a little bit wild. That's what I love. You know, when you think about spring, not everything is going to grow symmetrically or even just in nature itself. It's going to grow a little bit wonky and crazy. And that's okay. That is totally fine. Okay, let's put something else in here. Let's see what everybody's saying. Do I add mesh to grapevines? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do that. This one I am not. But sometimes I do. Okay, I also have this cute little garland of carrots. And I think I'm going to use that in here as well. And we're just going to kind of weave it in. Let me tie it up here at the top. Don't overthink your designs. You don't really have to overthink it. It's going to be fabulous. These would make a cute Mother's Day gift if you want to go ahead and do something as far as the technique. You may want to do something more floral for Mother's Day. Welcome, everybody. Sally is an online person. Me too. Mardi Gras using a grapevine. Absolutely have done those as well. So if you haven't checked out our website just for inspiration, there's plenty of designs there that you can take a peek at. So I'm just going to take this little carrot garland and I'm going to weave it in and out of these loops. And I want it to just kind of be hanging in there loosely. Let's go under there. My first Easter appointment as far as decorating a house is going to be in a couple of weeks. Not even that long. And we're going to go in and help with the decor for an Easter install. Yes, people decorate all times of the year. It's just the way it works. This is kind of twisted, that's why. So that ought to be about the size I need to go right back up to the top. Thank you so much. Okay, look. Now, I love the fact that it's just real random in there. It's not organized, if you would. Just push it in there. You could also do this same thing on a mantle. You could run this garland on top of your mantle, and it would work beautifully. Home Goods also has some really good stuff too. Oh, you like my husband working with me? Oh my gosh. He's a mess. Okay, so far, so good. We are going to now put on a little bunny. Because what is Easter without a bunny? It's just any other holiday. Let me get this up here. Let's see, I may need to secure that one. It keeps flopping around like it's going somewhere. Let's just tie that one off so it doesn't move around. Let's see. I used to not have an at-home here in Shreveport. We had to go to Dallas to shop at that one there. And thankfully we finally got one. Okay, here's what we have so far. Carrots and forsythia on the Easter decorating project. Oh, do you see my little peep at the back? Wait, I think I'm kind of covering him up. See the little peep back there? The video that's coming out either today or tomorrow on YouTube, it's vlog for my vlog, will be that. How to make the peep. The peep. Okay, look at this cute bunny. We're going to stick this bunny on there. This came from a supplier that I buy from called Burton & Burton. These little sisal bunnies, however, are just about anywhere you want to look. You can find these. And they're simple to use. And I'm going to show you how to get this bunny on there so it'll stay. Okay, we're going to sit him right there in the middle because he is the star of the show. Now, these little sisal bunnies are made of like foam, and so they're easy to puncture. And I always save these sticks from flower stems, and they bend. And these are perfect to do what I'm about to do, which is stick him up his personal place. Actually, it's a girl. She's got a dress on. Oh my gosh. We're getting ready to get personal. I'm sorry to violate you this way. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue so it won't pop off. If you hear the bunny go squeal, you'll know what I did. Okay, so now we've got the bunny with the stick-upper thing. I don't know how to say it without being vulgar. Okay. Now, I want to figure out where I'm going to put the bunny, which is right in the center at the bottom. I'm trying to do this backwards so y'all can see it. So this is going to stick through the grapevine. It's very easy to do it. It'd be easier if I was on a easel, but now I do have a group, a private group, Terry's Creation Station, and in that group we have 4 or 5 cameras that I give you multiple camera angles on so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing as far as instruction. Obviously this is just a 1 camera view, so I don't really have that flexibility, but I stuck this through. I hope you can see that right there. The stick has gone through the grapevine. And then what I'm going to do is take my pliers and bend that stick back on itself into the grapevine. Okay, so it's just wrapped around. Kind of use your grip strength to get that sucker to come around. When I had my stroke 2 years ago, I had a stroke. And my right hand was affected. Everything on my right side was paralyzed. So my right hand was what I had to go to physical therapy for. And I was telling my therapist, oh my gosh, I use that all the time in my business for crimping things, you know what I mean? So there's our little bunny. How cute is he? Yes, family friendly. But look, isn't that precious? And she's not going anywhere. I mean, she might flop a little bit, but, you know, she's not going to fly off the door or be taking it across the road or anything. Okay, from here, we're just going to add some ribbon. Let's add some ribbon. Take a little sip of water. Thank you so much for joining me on our very first ever YouTube Live. Okay, here's what we have. Now, we could put a lot more on this. We could do eggs and, you know, but the more you add to your design, guess what? The more expensive it is, right? So, right now, none of this has been glued on here. So, you could repurpose the wreath if you wanted to get that involved. All right, let's add some ribbon. And my idea is to put a cute bow right up here with just a simple bow. No big deal. And we're going to make it by hand. But I wanted to encourage you in how to make your own Easter door wreath with just a few easy steps. Okay, let's put this right over here. And let's make a bow. How many of you love to make a bow? Let me hear you clap, clap, clap. Y'all are going, okay, this lady has lost her mind. No, I haven't. It is easy, Joy. You can do it. I just showed you how to do it. You know what the hardest part is? Going and buying the supplies. That's the hardest part. All right, look how cute this ribbon is. Isn't that precious? It's got all the colors in it that I want. Now, to make your bow, it's going to give me a clean edge. I'm just going to come out. I don't want but just a tiny little tail, so I'm going to do about 4 inches. Guess what I'm doing?
Alive.
On YouTube.
Instagram.
No, YouTube. Okay, let's make a bow. Come around this way. There's the camera. Don't go under it. Come around. Y'all want to see me fight with my husband? That's why most people watch me on live, to see me argue.
Who wins?
Me. Where are you going? Ah! Look, he just walked in front of the camera. Why you do that?
Well, I'm going to walk behind you. I'm going to be in front of it no matter where I go.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, everybody.
This is David. For those of you that are just watching for the first time,
Do we have people watching for the first time?
Well, yeah, we're on YouTube. You can watch the chat. I can't really watch it and see it. Okay, let's make a bow. You ready? I'm going to make a loop about 4 to 5 inches. Then I'm going to gather it. like that. So you have one loop like so. And
Got a great group.
I know. This is my first YouTube live video. Okay, so now I'm going to come over and make another loop and grab it in the middle. And make sure the loops are the same by lifting up your loops like that. You see, you see, you see. And then give it a twist. You got to always twist it. Okay, so now we have this. All right, we're going to do another loop behind the first one. And this one's going to be just a little bit bigger. Okay? So you just kind of look at it and see that it's got a little bit more on that end. Yes, I also love Pro Bow the Hand. Obviously, I am the Terry Bow lady. And so I do love the Pro Bow. But I'm showing you how to do this by hand if you don't have that Pro Bow. And come in under here. And make another loop. So now we have 4 loops.
I have friends saying hi to me.
Oh, cool. You have friends?
Girlfriends.
Oh. Aren't you special?
I am special.
I guess you're going to expect me to cook dinner.
You did cook dinner last night.
No, you cooked dog dinner, and then we ate the dog's dinner. That sounded terrible, didn't it? Poor things, they're eating dog dinner. Go over there and hand me a pipe cleaner.
Times are tough. You have to eat your dog's dinner. What?
In that top drawer, there's pipe cleaners. Yep. But we're almost through with this project. I did one easy little project. All right, so I'm just going to take a chenille stem and wrap it around that to hold it until I can make the other loops. Now, we're through with this ribbon. You like this ribbon?
For Easter.
See the wreath I did? Where the pin is. Well,
You can't see any chat?
I mean, other than that, it's tiny, and I'm trying to create, and just wanted a little help. Need a little help from my friend. All right, let's.
There are some people I know.
New people? Oh. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but a smaller, just 2-loop bow to go in front of the one we just did. And this has got little bunnies on it, which is super cute. Like I said, this is not a very complicated design. I do some other more involved designs in my group and also on my page on Facebook sometimes. But we also do other crafts besides just wreaths. We do door hangers and arrangements and
Chalk couture.
chalk stuff and signs and pillows and, oh my goodness, mantles and staircases and you name it. All the good stuff. Anything to make your home beautiful.
That's pretty much, I was going to say, you need that's the phrase to say right there.
Okay, so now we have our bow. We're going to put it on our wreath. I was showing them how to make a simple design. We only had like 3 steps. We had this garland, then we had this carrot garland. We put the bunny on, and now a bow. And that's basically it.
I like the grapevine, you can see it, you know.
Yeah,
A lot
you
of
can-
times it's gone. It's more just a form, but on this you get
it gives you that
see
texture.
the rustic part of it.
Right. It gives you that texture that you love. Okay, so I'm just going to put this bow at the top of the wreath. I was telling them also in my group how we have other cameras. This one's just a straight-on camera, but I do above and
Multi-shot,
multi-shot. I think we've got 4 or 5 cameras now.
like the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah. Camera B. Okay, so I'm just going to tie it on the back. Tie it through. And now let's straighten up our bow a little. I didn't want too long of tails because I didn't want it to interfere with the bunny at all. But if you wanted to use deco mesh on this, you could. You could put some little ruffles in here. And using pipe cleaners to do that, it's an easy way to add ruffles if you want. Okay, let's see what we have. Look, 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 look. Go the other way, go the other way. There it goes. How cute is this little bunny, y'all? And that's all there was to it. That is all there is to it.
Where do they get the bunnies?
The bunnies are, you can actually get them at home, or Hobby Lobby's got some. You can get these also from General Wholesale and Vivian. They have a website, and that's where I buy a lot of my
But it
materials.
doesn't have to be that bunny.
Oh, no.
It might be something else, too.
Might could be something else, right?
Easter chickens.
Yeah, you could put another little element in there. But how cute is that? And we haven't been on here very long, and we made this in just a short period of time. And nothing got glued. Nothing, except the stick up the bunny's butt.
Which is not your normal way you build. You normally build to be put on the front door and
Yeah, well,
blow
this
through a tornado.
this would be fine because it's zip tied, so it'll be okay. But I just wanted to mainly our first video on YouTube Live to show how easy you can craft something and not have to go get too involved and have a bunch of tools and all that jazz. So this is a cute addition to any door. And I think David could have even made this. No. No?
I married the right woman. I don't have to do it.
What I was going to show you, if you can see any of the zip ties and that bothers you, just take one of the little blossoms that were on the forsythia and just glue it over the top of the zip tie where it came together, and that'll camouflage it. But you don't have to do that. I mean, I can't really see it. All right, thank y'all for joining our very first ever YouTube Live. And thank you for sharing our channel. We'll have a new vlog every week that you can watch. And this is what we did, or I did. You want to show them
The bunny?
the peep?
The bunny one here? Is that what I'm getting?
Huh?
The bunny?
The peep, yeah, behind me. It's kind of heavy.
You want to set it down?
Just set it down.
It's going to be too big for the screen. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. Put it in your lap. There you go.
We did this on this week's vlog. I kind of worked on it a little bit after I finished the vlog. If you watch the vlog, I used, grab that grass right there. I want to give them a disclosure.
Yeah, but don't use this.
That's what I'm telling them. Okay.
Sometimes you learn by doing, though,
Sometimes you learn by doing.
and
Y'all,
making a mistake.
I used this mat, this
Which looks like it's real
penetrable. Is that a word?
penetrable.
You could, well, anyway, let's don't go there.
This is going south.
I tried to put flowers through it. On my vlog, you will see I'm really struggling with it. It's just not the right material to use. So today I went back and just put moss on top, and that worked 100% better. So do not use this on the vlog, I tell you to. And I think at the end I kind of said I think moss would work better, but
What is that designed for?
like if you wanted to set up a little vignette
And put stuff on top of
and
it,
put stuff on top of it, like
but
you
not
could,
to use as a.
like you would put this on a coffee table and then put some bunnies and eggs and such in it, and it, that it's like a carpet. Don't use this. I'm warning you.
You've been warned.
But on the vlog, I did show how to do the bunny, cut it out, the peep, and basic construction of the container. So, and I did paint the container today. So.
All right.
All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for being here for our very first official YouTube video live from the shop at Mill and Dill Designs. And please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family.
Did you tell where Mill and Dill is from?
We are in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is northwest Louisiana. We are about 3.5 hours east of Dallas.
But we're real close. I tell people we're real close to Texas.
Yeah.
I tell people we're a suburb of Texas because we're like 10 minutes away from the state line.
Yeah, we're really close to Texas. So that's where we get our accent.
Well,
Right.
I was born there.
Yeah. All right.
Do I have an accent?
You do. I got to go
I
cook.
never heard that.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.